Hi everyone, it's Jenny Phillips with The Good and the Beautiful, and I'm very excited to share with you our new edition of Level 4 Language Arts. These are the first course books that came off the press, and I had to grab them so that I could show you some flip-throughs and give you a quick look at this course. So our language arts levels 1 through 5 at The Good and the Beautiful are completely free. You can download all of these items. So the Level 4 course, language arts course comes with spelling and writing, level 4 workshops book, which I'm super excited to share with you, our level 4 course book, our level 4 world biographies reader, and our level 4 personal reader. All of these you can download completely free. Language arts is at the core and the heart of what we do at The Good and the Beautiful. We are passionate about it, and have even been told that our courses are life-changing to families and just make homeschooling such a joyous and beautiful experience. So I want to share with you, first, let's look at this spelling and writing workshop. So we did extensive piloting in this course, and I'm gonna flip through this as I talk to you about this so you can see this spelling and writing workshops book, which correlates with the lessons. So you do a lesson in your course book, and then it will say to do a spelling or writing workshop. They do a spelling workshop one day and a writing workshop the next day. So spelling and writing is what we really wanted to make enjoyable and super effective for our children. And we are super excited because our piloting families, that's the #1 comment they had, is how their writing and spelling improved with their children. They said that their children absolutely blossomed through this course, and they would send me samples of what their children are writing and saying, "You have no idea, my child was not a writer. They absolutely hated writing." They were just amazed. And one of our pilot families, they said their child did not like writing, and when they were done, they asked if they could sign up for a creative writing course because they had loved it so much. And so I am actually having my children in, I teach my children, homeschool my children, and a little co-op, and I'm having all the children in grades 9 and under do this writing workshops book, even though they're beyond level 4, just because we feel like the foundation that it creates in writing and in spelling is so important for the children, and the joy that it gives them. We have learning from the master's sections and writing from the heart sections, which the children absolutely love, as we teach them to write with their own personality and their own experiences, and they absolutely love it. And I won't go more into how we teach the writing because I could do a very long video on that, and but I'm really excited about these writing workshops. We have a strong focus on writing, but it is at the level that the child can do, it does not overwhelm them. That's one of the things that we look for the pilot family. If a lesson overwhelmed the children, we would rewrite it until the children loved it, till all the pilot families came back and said, "Yes, my child loved doing this, he totally got it." And it was quite a laborious process, but we're really excited with the result. Let me give you a quick flip through of the course book here and tell you how the lessons work. So the lessons take about 5 to 7 minutes, 2 to 7 minutes for the parent to do with the child. And they will do this little parent-teacher section here, which is either to work on the challenging sentence climb, which is in the back of your workshops book here. These used to be flashcards, challenging word flashcards, but we found with our pilot families that this was a very effective way to do it. So they have this challenging sentence climb. It gives you instructions here, but basically they have these different ladders from different homes. So this is a Canadian home, and when they master this ladder, then they get to color in this bird there, which they read a little bit about. So we have these different homes from different countries. So this one is Belgium, and we have South Africa and North America and different ones. So the kids think it's really fun. And in here are so many difficult words to pronounce that can't be sounded out very easily. And this is really gonna help the children be exposed to a ton of words that they can practice. When children get into level 4, they still need help in increasing their reading skills. So we don't do direct phonic instruction anymore. That ends in level 3, but they still need to improve their reading skills. And if they're just reading books on their own to themselves, it's going to be hard for them to improve because they're going to skip over those hard words. And so we have concentrated all of these hard words in this fun way. So you're just going to try to climb the ladder and see how far they can get in 2 to 4 minutes, and then you'll master the different ladders. And so that's about in every other lesson that you'll open up and do that. So it says work on the challenging word climb and then check the child's work. And that's all the parent has to do. And then they're going to read about this artist who painted national parks, because that is what we're talking about. And then as they're doing their exercises, they're studying some more of the art, and then it says to do their spelling workshop. So they're going to open up their spelling workshop and work in here. We also suggest that they do personal reading for at least 20 minutes a day from books from the Good and the Beautiful book list, but that can be done anytime, even at night, or you know, before they go to bed, or any time that you want. So the lessons take an average of 30 minutes, and the parent portion is between 2 and 7 minutes. There's also some sections. Here's the volcano. This was a hit with our pilot families. There are also some sections. I'll just do a little flip through here while I am looking for some sections where the child is going to read larger sections to the parents. So Scotland, this is when they are reading the story of Eric Liddell in their biography, and he was from Scotland. And they have a few recipes that they do. So there is some Scottish shortbread that they do when they're studying Scotland. And they do a yogurt cake. This one, the families and kids absolutely loved, and it's super easy. They absolutely loved it. So they do this yogurt cake. But I'm going to flip through this way and show you they do study Claude Monet, and the area where he lived. So let me see if I can find some of these sections here where you're going to read to the parent. This is where they're reading about these 2 African-American sisters whose story has never been published before. We were super excited to publish it, who were amazing tennis players. So here's an example of, there are some sections where the parent will read to the child, read with the child, longer sections. This is about judging books and learning how to discern which books are good and which ones are not. So we are excited to be giving this course to you. You can find all of these components on thegoodandthebeautiful.com for free, and have a beautiful experience with your child with language arts and literature.